Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update number 222 for Monday, 20th of April 2026. Hope you're all well. Hope you've enjoyed the weekend. Hope you've enjoyed another interesting end to markets last week and start of this week. Lots for us to talk through and go through as always, and you're very welcome here. If you're joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can share with you in the next 30 minutes, looking at strength and weakness within FX indices and commodities markets. I look at some charts of interest that you might wish to add to your watch list, and then I look at the live markets themselves. It is not a signal service. It is not trade recommendations. It is just me sharing with you what I'm looking at the moment, which may be of relevance or interest to yourself in your own trading endeavors. As always, you are very welcome here. Just remember that you are always responsible for your own trading decisions. And if you want a little bit more support in your own trading endeavors, you can join the BTP Trader Accountability Group, just helping to build discipline, accountability, and consistency in your own trading endeavors. There's a bit.ly code there, there's a QR code there, or just ping me if you'd like some more insight. Okay, so hope that you can all still hear me. Hope that you can see the sort of the charts now. These are the charts of interest. Okay, so every week I put up a few just simple charts off the normally invariably off the weekly chart, just to give us a few charts of interest that you might wish to sort of add to your watch list. Last week we kicked into earnings season. We had a lot of the financial companies, reporting some really good numbers there. That was one of the things that contributing to pushing us to those kind of new highs on S&P and elsewhere, just feeding that overall risk-on mentality. This week, in particular, there's a lot of aviation and defense stocks, that we're getting to see, all right, which we'll look at in a moment. But we also have Tesla, Tesla have their earnings on the Wednesday after the close. So what are we looking at with Tesla? Well, I think overall people would look at that they're under pressure from demand for EVs softening, and also kind of a bit of rising competition particularly out of China. That all has an impact on margins. All right, they remain under scrutiny. As they have to go through sort of, they're in a position between like price cuts versus volume growth. Then you've also got that feed through into sort of the whole AI stroke autonomy narrative. That sort of, whilst that may support longer term valuations, the near term for Tesla, it's all about execution driven. And really, what traders need to be aware of is that Tesla is highly sentiment driven. All right, so you get sharp moves around delivery numbers and AI headlines. They all have that impact there. Certainly, when we look at the price, here we had invariably having tickled the soft underbelly of $500. We have drifted down all the way through sort of 2026. And then, as you can see, last week, even Tesla caught a piece of that war off risk on giddiness. We pumped our way there from $350 to $400. Pre-market's down a little bit. That's probably just, as I said, some of that sort of nonsense with regards to the overnight shenanigans with the Straits of Hormuz. But that's a pretty bullish move. And if the numbers are good on Wednesday, well, I'd be wanting to see us consolidate above that 400 level, and perhaps also above that 20 period moving average. If we get above that, to me, that would be bullish. And then if we are bullish and if there is sentiment, well, then you're really looking for us to move back towards those highs at $500 there. So as I said, Tesla reporting Wednesday after the close. Watch and see how they play out.